Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Amy with Leonard Mountain Homestead, y'all. Gibbs, yeah, Gibbs. He's having his morning time outside. And, y'all, I'm really excited that I have my car back. There's the tractor. We have a TYM tractor on the homestead. Y'all, the new Goatie goats are doing great. The new bunny's doing great. The girls are adjusting to being separated. They don't have the whole pen anymore. But yeah, the chickens are doing great. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a few things, but after I take Christopher to the school, because Christopher likes to help the teacher out, setting up his room and everything for the new school year. So Christopher gets paid to help him out. So that's where I'm going to take him right quick. And then I'll bring you back and show you some of the animals. Appreciate you guys for being here. I'll see you in just a bit. Alright, y'all. Look, I'm carrying around one of my little babies. Look. One of my little babies. This is one of my barnyard mix, y'all. And I'm going to show you the reason why. I'm going to try and set this up somewhere. Hold on. I don't have my tripod. So let's see if this will work. Hold on. Haha! Found a spot. Okay, so look. Look at the little markings on this little sucker. The wings. Look at the little head. You're beautiful. Look at the feet. But that's one of the little babies, y'all. They're doing so good. I would bring all 14 out to see, to show you guys. But y'all, I just wanted to show you that my babies are doing good. Do y'all want to see some more? I mean, look at that little baby there. Look. It's like, what am I doing outside? Where's my friends? Alright, hold on. So, I'm also going to show you, sorry about the trash, y'all. I didn't get that one out, or they didn't get that one out yesterday with the trash. And Christopher's going to be doing some weed eating around here, getting that spot cleaned up in front of my car. And then I'm going to show you something else that Moses and Christopher were cleaning up. So I'll be right back. Hold on. So I'm going to show you another one of my babies. Look, y'all. I'm going to show you the markings on this one. But I got to put my phone down. Hold on. See if I can do this. Of course, I got to get the beast in there, right? Alright. Here's another baby. Look at the colors on that baby. The neck is really cute. Are you talking? It's like a little gray color, but beautiful, beautiful little baby. The color of the wings. Okay, this one wants to fly. And every time I grab a baby, Janko goes crazy. Janko goes crazy because these are her babies, y'all. Janko loves her babies. But then again, if I was to let them out, she'd probably attack them. But she doesn't like me messing with them. So I'm going to put the baby back, and then I promise you I'm going to show you something else. Hold on. Alright, y'all. So, some of y'all know that Moses has moved off the homestead. He is living next door to my mom and his grandma. And so his little building that he was fixing up is going to be put on Leonard Mountain Homestead. So what he's doing now is helping his dad and his brother clean this area up here, getting it all weed-eated, because this is where the building is going to go, over here in this area. That's where the building is going to go. So they have to move all this stuff so that it can be put behind there. All this stuff right here is going to be gone, and whatever's trash is going to be trashed. Whatever's metal is going to be put with the metal pile. Whatever's wood is going to be wood, so on and so forth. So Moses' building is coming down here, and it will be Christopher's. Christopher's pretty excited. Faith, aka Grumpy, is not. She wanted that little building for herself, but we're gonna move Christopher into that, and then like I said, I'll bring you along when we're fixing that up, because I'm pretty sure Moses will help Christopher in putting more wood up and everything, helping his brother out. But it was sad to see Moses move off the homestead. You know, he's not down there on the other property. He's moved in next door to my mom. So, y'all, I know a mama's heart is just like, ugh, I don't like to see him move. But, you know, it had to be done. But it's okay. He's going to do better. He's going to do better. So we're pretty excited about that little building coming down here for Christopher. He's going to have his own little area for his dogs. And let's go down here and see the Goatie goats. Let's go see the Goatie goats, because, you know, I've had a lot of people ask me, how are they doing? How are they doing? So let's go check them out. So Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead, can you see what the boys have done to your work? Well, hello, Danny boy and Wally. Hi, Danny boy. Are you going to stand up here? Huh? Are you going to stand up here, Danny boy? Huh? Well, hello, Danny boy. Hi, Danny boy. All right. Let's go see Wally. Hi, Wally. So it looks like you got to fix something, babe. Oh, Danny boy wants some camera time. Either that or he just wants to butt horns with me. Buddy, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Let's see the little girls. Americus. S'mores. Hey. Hey. You're noisy little girls. They have hay, they have feed, they have water. So do the boys. The cute little boys. Really? Really? Okay, let's turn y'all around. Y'all, having a homestead has its challenges, but y'all, Majority of the time, I love taking care of my animals. I love being out here with my animals. Christopher helps me a lot, so thank you, Christopher, for that. His help does not go unnoticed. You know, when I get home after the gym, I pull up and Christopher's already out here and he's already doing the watering and everything like that. And so I appreciate Christopher doing that for me. The animals know him. The animals know me. They are very loved on this this property, y'all, on this homestead. And like I said, I explained the last video which ones were going to be, you know, what the purpose of each animal was. I'm going to show you the other rooster that looks like Big Red and his girls, because y'all haven't seen them in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and show you them. I have my boys over here talking a lot of smack, y'all. My turkeys are talking. My turkeys are talking. They're doing okay. So that I hear you, roosters. But yeah, let's go look at the rooster over here. Like I said, he reminds me a lot of Big Red, and Big Red has passed. And Big Red was the first rooster that I ever had on the homestead, y'all, and I miss him. I miss him a lot. So let's check out these girls and the rooster. Hold on. So it gets really muddy in here, so Chris put that down for the chickens, but we're gonna build something in here. Maybe, I don't know, Chris wants to do something else for the chickens and get rid of this structure altogether. So we'll see. And as you can see, they dump their food out of this little container that I put their food in. But there's the girls. Hey, girls. Hey. Hey, girls. There's Mr. Rooster. I'm telling you, y'all, he looks a lot like Big Red. But these are my girls. Aren't they cute? They lay these kind of eggs, y'all. This one's a little dirty, but these are the kind of eggs that these lay. If you didn't see what I did, I dropped it down. And they have never... Okay, so I watched Doss Farms, and this is where I learned it from. Breaking an egg, giving them an egg every now and then, or 2 eggs, it doesn't matter. Giving them that, it only makes their eggs stronger, the shells. So that's why I do that, and they've never broken eggs. So whatever the opinion is of that, if you break an egg and they get used to that, they're going to start breaking eggs. My chickens have never done that. In every pen that I have chickens in, they have never broke eggs. So there's my babies. There's 4 girls in here, and my rooster. So there they are. And if you have questions about his little thing, he had gotten into a little match with one of the roosters in the other pen, and it affected his little top part, and so it is healed. It's okay. He's doing okay. But he is beautiful, y'all. He's very beautiful. So that's why I kept him, because like I said, he reminds me of Big Red a lot. And then eventually my birds will all go together in the brand new pen that Chris is wanting to build for my chickens. That way the chickens and the turkeys can be near each other, and I'm not having to go to different pens for my chickens. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all. Before this video is really long, really long. I'm gonna close it out by saying, you know, I appreciate y'all being here. I say that every video. Y'all don't ever change for anyone. Keep being y'all's wonderful selves. And if you haven't already and you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button for us. Hit that like button for us. Share us out to the community. And don't forget to leave a comment if you have a question about something that you've seen on the homestead. You know, one of the animals, you know, if you have a question, you know, that you just want to, you just want answered, I will make a video of answering questions for the community. I know there's a lot of new people in from Jason and Tara's White Rock Homestead. Thank you so much, Jason and Tara, for telling your community about Leonard Mountain Homestead. We appreciate y'all. My car's dirty, y'all. My car is dirty. I don't like it, so I'm going to take it through the car wash. Corbin always tells me, Gigi, car wash. Gigi, car wash. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. And I appreciate the ones that are joining the membership. Y'all, Leonard Mountain Homestead does have a membership side. I haven't loaded in a little bit, but I will have a video out soon for the members only. Those videos will never be out for the public. I keep showing my trash. Good night. Woo! Okay, y'all. Mr. Leonard, that needs to go down and bring the other one back up. Anyways, yeah, we have the membership side. It is $2.99. I've thought about lowering it, but then there are people that are subscribed on the Leonard Mountain Homestead side. You know, not subscribed, but they're members. So we'll talk about it, me and Mr. Leonard, and we'll discuss it with the community. And then I know there was a lot that were gifted, so we appreciate that. We appreciate the community. We love you guys. See you next time. Bye, y'all.